What's up, y'all? YouTube, comic book family. Shut up, dogs. Let's grab a pint. Let's go pinkies out. It's Sunday afternoon. I wanted to do this morning, hang out with the family. This family. My other family's out of town for the moment. So, yeah, I just wanted to kick it, hang out. Was watching Biggie for a little bit on his drive home, man. Good to see you, brother. Love what you do, man. So I spent my weekend kind of tackling my honey-do list, getting stuff done, but we had a kid-free weekend, and you know what that means, kid-free weekend, you got to go out and do some stuff. So we got tickets to the Grand Rapids Comic Con that's not too far from us, about an hour drive, and it's a con that's kind of near and dear to my heart. It's in my old hometown where I grew up, and it's a convention that I haven't been to for many years, and I wanted to check that out. So, yeah, we got tickets, and I was kind of surprised ticket prices were a lot higher than I anticipated for a Saturday. But, yeah, we scored some pretty cool books. That convention, they moved to a newer location. They started out what's called the Deltaplex and moved to the DeVos Center, much larger location, centrally located in downtown Grand Rapids. Good amenities down there. Kind of enjoyed that area. It's changed quite a bit over the last decade. But surprisingly, this comic book convention didn't have a lot of comic vendors there. There were a few. They had some good deals going on. Glad they were there. Not many people buying comic books, though. That was kind of surprising. I did some bin diving. I had some dollar bin diving, some $2 bin diving, and me as a Punisher fan, I had some runs to fill. I'll just go through them really quick. Just some quick Punisher Warzone stuff that I needed for my run. Wanted to fill in some of those holes and some Volume 2 stuff. I probably should set up my camera a little bit better. But, hey, this is just off the cuff. We're going live, unscripted. My kind of deal, a lot less work. It's a lot more fun just sitting, going live, just hanging out. See if anybody shows up here. I kind of picked this time right now. The family's out and about. Not many other people are going live. It's Sunday. It's quiet. People will catch the replay if they can. This is kind of a cool find. Punisher 2099 is kind of near and dear to my heart. I've got a couple of copies of this cover, but I don't have many that are newsstand. And this was a near mint newsstand copy I found in a dollar bin. So I was glad to fill that portion there. What I did find, I was pretty stoked for this. Classic cover, Volume 2, Punisher. Oh, man, one of my favorite covers of Punisher. And I found this in a very, very clean, this has got to be a near mint minus or better. Number 10, that Daredevil cover, newsstand. I did not have a newsstand for my PC. Been looking for one of these. Didn't want to pony up what I saw online for some of the prices. I got this like 10 or 20% off. Got it for like $8, $9, something like that. Really happy to see that. Glad I could check that one off the list. I grabbed Eden Sky number 3. So if anybody doesn't know what this is, it's a new book hitting the market. These guys go to a lot of the conventions in the Great Lakes area. I saw them at Motor City Comic Con earlier this year and picked up the first 2 copies. It was an okay read. They took some of the feedback and worked it into issue number 3, so I'm looking forward to reading this. They sign every copy at the convention, and they do have some foil variants for this, which are really nice looking. Just grabbed the number 3 so I could read it, see where they're going with it. My big score for the weekend at the Grand Rapids Comic Con that I was really happy about was I got the whole run of Kraven's Last Hunt for... I thought it was a really good price. Everything is in very fine plus to near mint minus condition. They're all direct editions, so I'll hunt for those newsstands later. But these are all in really good shape. The whole storyline. Glad they feel that way. I never made time to read this when I was a kid when this came out. You're a kid and you're earning money. part-time job, yard work here and there. You can't pick up every comic book that comes out. So when this came out, this is 87. So late 80s, I didn't have all the money in the world to pick up everything. So I'm super stoked to get this for a good deal and read that run. Grand Rapids Comic-Con. If you guys are in the area, I'd probably give it a solid B-. They've made strides from where they were. I feel like there should be a lot more comic book vendors there. There are a lot of people there. I don't think there was an empty booth there. There was a ton of booths. It was a ton of booths. It was bumper to bumper, shoulder to shoulder people on Saturday. I had a harder time moving around in that convention than I did in Baltimore. So there were a ton of people there. And we showed up about 3 hours after it opened, about 3 hours. And we still had a fairly decently long wait to get into the convention 3 hours after they opened. So I feel like they're still working on trying to get people on the floor. And there were some pretty terrible stories last year where people were just in line for hours and hours and hours last year. And they made some improvements. Those improvements were obviously noticeable from what I'm understanding. But still, there was a fair bit of wait to get in the floor. And some feedback that I wanted to offer for this convention, if I can send them an email, is, you got one line that snakes and snakes and snakes all the way in until you can get up to the 4 or 5 people working the counter for tickets. And then you have another line to get into to check every single bag going into that con. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. I went to Baltimore. They don't check bags in Baltimore. They don't check bags in Detroit. I've only been to a couple of major cons in my life. Bag checking just kills the line and kills people to getting on the floor. Why are you checking every single bag for hundreds and hundreds of people going into the convention when it's not a thing at any other major convention? That killed it. I mean, I've got an empty bag that I want to load with comic books, and I got a wallet full of cash to go in there. And 1, not enough comic book vendors. 2, I spent way too long a time to get through the line to get onto the convention floor to even get to the comic book vendors that were only about half of what I thought they were going to be. And 3, tons of people there just not buying comic books. It was kind of sad to see. I'd like to go again next year, but I'm not buying a 3-day pass. I'm not spending an entire weekend to go to a con that's not a big comic book con. They list it as a comic book convention. Hopefully they continue to work to get more comic books in there, because it just didn't, in my heart, feel like a comic book convention. In the past, though, from where they were to where they are now, it's a really good setting. Tons of cool people, tons of cool stuff. Really quick, I want to talk about one of the coolest things I saw there. And MB Custom Toys. Let's see if I can get this to focus. MB Custom Toys. I'm pretty sure this guy's local to Michigan. Check him out. Mike Brandes, MB Custom Toys, custom toy artist. He takes blank pops and other pops, and he actually tears them apart and rebuilds them. And I wish I had something set up for some screen sharing here. He took a Hulkbuster and redid it as like a Punisher Hulkbuster, kind of like a Punisher Buster or whatever he called it. It was the coolest thing I've seen in the convention, and all the stuff that he was doing with clay and a lot of other stuff. This is custom art. Super cool to see. Some of the comic book guys that I saw there, Tardy's Collectibles, near and dear to my heart, local comic book shop in Grand Rapids that I used to visit when I was a kid. Super cool guy, new ownership within the last few years. He bought a personal collection and got a Hulk 181 back he sent it out to CGC out of this personal collection, got it back recently just in time to get to this convention. He got it back at a 9.4 white pages. 9.4 white pages. Hulk 181. That is shocking. That is pretty shocking to see. Daggett's Comics is another one that I saw that I really liked. He had a lot of cool stuff there. He's got an online store, daggettscomics.com. Keith Daggett. Looking forward to checking that out. Fortress Comics was a newer guy on the scene up there that I've never met before. That was really good to see. Capital City Comic Con was there. sporting their stuff for 2020. Looking forward to going there. That's another small con that I like to visit. Looking forward to doing that one next year. One that I didn't know about that's coming up in spring, May 3rd, Tulip City Comic Con. Definitely going to try to hit that up. That's in Holland area of Michigan. That's not too far from us. But hey, so my quick recap of the Grand Rapids Comic Con. I definitely look forward to going again next year. We're going to do the one-day thing. At $35 a head to get in on a Saturday, you're charging big con prices. But the big con I don't feel like was delivered. There weren't a lot of comic books there. There were a lot of cool things to see. Lots of cosplayers, lots of art, lots of trinkets, lots of really cool vendors. But as far as a comic book convention goes, it just didn't seem like it was there for me. There weren't a lot of comic books. I think there were maybe 20 vendors or less for a big convention. So I want to get into what is something that's super cool that I wasn't really expecting. I received my first AOK. My first ever AOK. And I didn't know this was coming. This was a complete shock to me. I got 2 boxes here to unbox, and I'll try not to make too much noise. But Kavi of Comic Books NYC did his Loose Change Challenge recently, and a friend of mine, Carolina Chris 26, won that. Did the guess and won that, and he ended up gifting all of that through Kavi to me. I had no idea. I was super excited when he sent me the message that, hey, you got 2 packages coming, and these are being AOK'd to you, and I'd never been a part of an AOK. So let me get these opened up and check these out. I have no idea what they are. Chris hit me up at one point and was like, hey, what do you think would be some good buys with what Kavi was talking about for the wins? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Here's some ideas. Here's what I think would be some good spec pickups. But honestly, I was kind of throwing some ideas what I thought he would really like based on what I thought he saw or what I thought he was really into. So see if I can do this without causing too much craziness. Oh, man, I don't know. I probably should have did this a little bit earlier. Oh, boy, there is a live chat going on, and I have not been. Budget collecting. Hey, guys. Air Spider, Simon, ELO, Rye Smelts. Yeah, guys. Probably should have looked back. I guess there's such a... Hey, Kavi, Comic Books NYC. Here you go. Yeah, these, I have not peeked. I've not looked. I just started opening these, man. I'm pretty excited. So, yeah, let's see if I can do this without peeking, because I love being surprised. I mean, these are raw, so I should probably keep the razor. What if run going here? Very nice. And, ooh, what if the Punisher's family hadn't been killed? I have not read this. In all the years that I've seen this floating around, I should have. This is one I've wanted to read for a while because it's like, that's what made the Punisher. That's what made Frank Castle the Punisher, is his family was killed. So what if his family wasn't killed? I'm pretty stoked to read that. This is a really cool little run here of what if stuff. Wow, guys. That's super cool. I can't thank you guys enough. Man, I don't know what to say. My first ever AOK, and it's Punisher stuff, and I love Punisher. Dude, I can't wait to read these. Like I said, I haven't read any of those yet. Let me get to this other box. And, oh, yeah. This is probably a slab. It's from Lone Star. I recognize the packaging. Hopefully there's not too much crazy stuff to get through here. Show them again. I froze. Oh, boy. Okay. What if the Punisher's family hadn't been killed? what if the Punisher had killed Daredevil? Ooh, I'm currently reading the most recent run of Daredevil. That'll be good. So what if the Punisher became Captain America? And what if the Punisher became an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? So those are 4 that I'm going to definitely read this week. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I'm not freezing up or doing anything crazy on there. Looks like the chat's running good. Thanks, guys, for hanging out for a hot minute. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick live hangout. It didn't seem like there were many people on, and I was trying to get the honey-do list done for the weekend, and before the family came home, just kind of knock this out, have some fun. Hey, Paul, always ready to hang with Andy. Are you sure, though? I mean, I'm kind of okay, yep. So without looking too much, you guys might be able to see. This is why I like Lone Star's packaging. You guys see that? Those little corner pieces they always throw in there. I always save those when I'm packaging up, shipping out any kind of slabs, if anybody buys any slabs off me or something like that, because those save a lot of corner cracks. And I'm not going to peek. It's definitely from... oh, there's an invoice. Don't look. They usually... Yep. There's a little sticky note that usually has the name on it. Don't look. Okay. All right, so we got nothing. Nothing on the outside. These are super cool for shipping slabs, too. I always save these. All right. So I found the back. All right. Okay. Oh, no. So cool. Okay. First Red Omega newsstand. Oh, I've been hunting one of these for a while. If you can see behind me there, right by the upper corner, there's an X-Men number 4 back there that I had graded and signed by Jim Lee. The newsstand ones are a bit tougher to find. I don't know what the numbers are. Finding these in any decent grade above 9.0 is tough, and they can get kind of pricey. So this is kind of like a little unboxing here with from CGC almost. Ooh, a 9.6. Where did you guys? Well, I know where you found it because I know where it came from. But a 9.6 newsstand? You guys can't be serious. No way. A 9. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm seriously speechless. A 9.6 newsstand of this? Oh. Wow. I don't know what to say. Holy shnikes. Wow. You guys want to hang out for a while I stare at this? I'm going to stare at this for a while. Guys, I don't know what to say. This was so cool. God. This is a family. This is a family. When you get an AOK that just is out of the blue and somebody sends you a message, hey, look, somebody won this, but they wanted to pass it forward and send something to you. I don't know how to respond. I just don't. It just baffles me that somebody wanted to send me an AOK, and I greatly appreciate it. This is stunning. I still don't know what to say. Wow. We've been live for 22 minutes. Let's hit up this chat really quick. Yeah, Seawood newsstand. Oh man, ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Biggie. Yep, ain't nothing wrong with that. He said it was. Kavi said it was on eBay. I guess I just haven't been trolling eBay much. I kind of been trying to stay away from eBay. There's so many good things on there. This one, it's one of those things where I saved up and went to Baltimore and met a lot of cool people. Then after Baltimore, it's like, okay, I got to take it easy. So I kind of made sure to stay away from eBay for a bit. 36 Chambers, thanks for stopping by. Rye here again. Carolina Chris, there's the man. I got what I could with the money I had, bro. I would have got you a 9.8, but it would have been 140. Man, you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to. I don't care if it's a 9.8 or a 9.6, man. This is just too cool, man. I can't thank you guys enough. Sarah, thank you. JP, nice. Good job. Chris and Kavi, yep. ELO, baller. Yeah, that's baller status right there. I mean, this is coming from a couple of guys who know of me, but don't truly know me. Like they know of me, they know I like Punisher, they know a lot of stuff, but they took the time to pay attention to my channel and some of the other stuff and actually look at things, and they honed in, and this is pretty shocking. Downright Nerdy Podcast, bravo, yep. Kavi, thanks. Well deserved, Annie. Good job, Chris. This wouldn't have been possible without Comic Books NYC. Yes. That is probably one of the top 5 challenges or contests I've seen, and I am racking my brain to come up with a contest for 250. I was going to do something for 200, and I blew right past 200, and all of a sudden, next thing I knew, I was approaching 250, and I want to do something special. I don't know. I want to hunt. I want to dig. I want to find something special for the community. That's something everybody's into. That is, it's just something that everybody would love to. eBay is always dangerous. Yep. Hey, Rye. Yep. Happy birthday to the Marine Corps. I'll take a sip for that. Piggy's out. Biggie, thank you, man. Sarah, thank you. Yep. Big shout out to Comic Book NYC and Comic Man Andy. It was on my comic shop's eBay, but not on their site for some reason. That's kind of odd. Yeah, sometimes they throw a good deal on eBay, but don't post it on their site. Maybe you guys got to it so fast that they didn't get a chance. 2.6, you're a real one. Yeah. Carolina Chris 2.6. You guys, if you guys are not subbed up to Carolina Chris 2.6, you should. He's got great content, but my favorite part is his appearances on the Hot and Cold show. Go back, look for Simpleman's Comics channel, and look for Carolina Chris's appearance on the Hot Cold show. You will not be disappointed. There's hilarity there. There's great stuff, and the picks are really good. Awesome, fun time. Simon, thanks, man. Air Spider says, Immortal Biggie Shack, hell yeah, he is. Guys, I could sit here all day and ramble on and on. You guys really want to listen to that? Probably not. I don't know what to say, man. You know how tough it is to find a newsstand of that in high quality and high grade? That is tough. That is tough because I do a lot of bin diving locally, and I stumble on a lot of that 90s X-Men stuff. I don't think I've ever seen a newsstand in a bin that was in decent enough shape that I wanted to buy and send in. So to get one in the 9.6 is... God. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. I don't even know what to say, guys. This is too much, man. Guys, I appreciate it. Let me hit up the chat one more time, and let's call it afternoon. It's about a little after 6 o'clock. It's time to start getting dinner ready for the family, and I'm sure there's some other people going live here soon. Biggie, Simon, Air Spider, Kave, Comics NYC, Carolina Chris. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Anybody that's never been here, I'm Comic Man Andy. This is my little channel, and I love to talk comic books. Come, like, comment, subscribe, hang out. We're on the road to 250. I'm hoping to find something special for the community at 250. I probably won't be able to come up with something as cool as Comic Books NYC did for his deal, but I'm hoping to come up with something that'll be fun, that'll get people inspired, and bring everybody in the community together, and let's find something really cool to give away. Let's find something. Guys, I'm going to close it out. Thank you very much. What I would like to do when I close out, I like to go pinkies out. I like to go peace out, and then I like to go pinkies out. Grab a pint. It's been a long weekend, guys. Thank you. Pinkies out. Peace out. Catch you all on the flip side. Thanks. This was amazing, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good weekend, y'all.